Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Sports Extra. I'm your host Ahmad Nawaz with the latest roundup of sports today. The Pakistan Super League is all set to begin from tomorrow. Islamabad United, the defending champion, three-time champions of Pakistan Super League, will be locking horns against two-time champions Lahore Qalandars in the opening encounter. The Pindi Stadium is abuzz. Islamabad Rawalpindi are all set to host the fantastic opening ceremony of the 10th stellar edition of the Pakistan Super League as well. Fans are going crazy. We're getting crazy messages for tickets. Believe us, we don't have them. So please stop it right now and go to the relevant websites to purchase your tickets. It's absolutely fans frenzy. Different parts of Islamabad and Rawalpindi have been branded now as well. So we're seeing different branding and hoardings as well of the PSL, and like I said, that both the twin cities are abuzz now. The whole Pakistan is abuzz because the PSL is starting from tomorrow. There was a press conference today as well of all the captains, and the trophy was also on display. It was fantastic. A lot of those questions regarding combinations and the preparations for this year's PSL were answered as well, and some questions were left unanswered when it came to the national side and the national skipper Mohammad Rizwan. So all in all, we'll be talking about the PSL now. All the details, which sides are we picking, everything that you need to know about the franchises. Then we move on to the ICC Women World Cup qualifiers as well, where Pakistan have started their campaign off with a fantastic victory against Ireland in this all-important first encounter. Diana Baig was given the Player of the Match award. She was absolutely brilliant, and I think it was a stellar performance from the girls in green. Then we move on and we also give you an update regarding many sports that are happening in Pakistan, including the Under-23 World Championship that is taking place in Karachi. We'll give you the update about that as well. And of course, Pakistan has been brilliant throughout this tournament, and we'll talk about the prospects. And then we move on to the National Volleyball Championship, where Pakistan Air Force is set to face Wabda in the final of this championship as well. And now we discuss things in detail. Time now to introduce our guest. Joining us is cricket commentator, international broadcaster, presenter, and our sports expert, Asif Ahmad. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Walaikum assalam, Ahmad. I'm perfect.
Thank you for joining us. Right, Asif Ahmad, the excitement is there. Three-time champions Islamabad United facing Lahore Qalandars. But before I go to the match itself and ask you about the combinations, you were present at the press conference today. What did the captains have to say about this year's PSL?
Yes, I was present there, and see, I have observed their body language, each and everything. And I'll tell you about the body language of captains, especially Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan, and you know, some of the media personnel. They have asked some critical questions, and to be honest, you rightly said that they didn't have an answer of that. But one thing was pretty much clear that, you know, as you said about Shadab Khan, and one thing which I've observed that David Warner wasn't there, and I think that was a very important press conference right before this important event of Pakistan Super League. He should be there. I don't know has he joined the squad or not, so I didn't ask this question, but Hassan Ali has responded on his place. Rest, it was nice to see there that Saud was there, Saud Shakil, and he said that yes, in first 2-3 editions of Pakistan Super League, Quetta Gladiators performed really well. But now I'm new skipper. I'll try to come up with new strategies, and we will try to give some happiness to the fans of Quetta Gladiators. Mohammad Rizwan, when asked about the conspiracy going on, that one of the particular journalists asked that we have watched your clip, and you said that nothing is my hand, and only things are going among the management of Pakistan Cricket Board. This is what he said. But I think that he clearly, and I was just watching the website of NDTV, the Indian TV, they have picked as a headline this statement, and they said that Rizwan is saying that I do not have any power, and that's why Pakistan team is going down and down.
Look, if you're saying I can only answer about my captaincy and the rest have to answer about themselves, yes, it's something preposterous. That doesn't make any sense. But before we move on and discuss this further, we've got a report on the PSL. Let's take a look.
The 10th edition of the Pakistan Super League kicks off tomorrow with a grand opening ceremony at 7 p.m. The star-studded event will feature performances by renowned Sufi singer Abda Parveen, a cultural act by Ali Zafar, and a contemporary performances by the Youngsters. Pakistan Super League 10th anthem will be performed by Abrarul Haq, Ali Zafar, Natasha Baig, and Talha Anjum. The night will end with a breathtaking fireworks display to mark the beginning of the much-anticipated cricket festival. All 6 franchises are ready to compete with full-strength squads. Multan Sultans include skipper Mohammad Rizwan, Usama Mir, Michael Bracewell, David Willey, Iftikhar Ahmed, Usman Khan, Chris Jordan, Kamran Ghulam, Mohammad Hassan, Faisal Akram, Akif Javed, Gudakesh Moti, Josh Little, Tayyib Tahir, Amir Asmad, Johnson Charles, Yasir Khan, Shahid Aziz, and Ubaid Shah. Peshawar Zalmi added skipper Babar Azam, Saima Ayub, Tom Kohler Catmore, Mohammad Haris, George Lende, Mohammad Ali, Hussain Talat, Nahid Rana, Abdul Samad, Arif Yaqub, Mehran Mumtaz, Sufyan Mukim, Najibullah Zadran, Ali Raza, Mas Sadakat, Ahmed Daniel, and Alzari Joseph. Lahore Calendars include skipper Shaheen Shah Afridi, Fakhr Zaman, Daryl Mitchell, Haris Rove, Sikandar Raza, Tushal Pereira, Abdullah Shafique, Jandad Khan, Zaman Khan, David Wiese, Asif Ali, Asif Afridi, Muhammad Akhlaq, Rishad Hussain, Mohammad Qamar, Mohammad Naeem, Salman Mirza, and Tom Curran. Karachi Kings added skipper David Warner, Abbas Afridi, Adam Milne, Hassan Ali, James Wins, Khushdal Shah, Irfan Khan Niazi, Shan Masood, Amir Jamal, Arafat Minhas, Tim Seifert, Zahid Mahmood, Leighton Das, Mir Hamza, Kane Williamson, Mirza Mamoon, Imtiaz Mohammad Nabi, Umar bin Yusuf, Fawad Ali, and Riazullah. Quetta Gladiators added skipper Saud Shakil, Finn Allen, Mark Chapman, Abrar Ahmed, Mohammad Amir, Riley Rosso, Akil Hussain, Mohammad Wasim Jr., Fahim Ashraf, Khwaja Nafi, Usman Tariq, Hasibullah Khan, Quram Shehzad, Mohammad Zeeshan, Danish Aziz, Kushal Mandis, Sean Abbott, Kyle Jamison, and Hassan Nawaz. Islamabad United includes skipper Shadab Khan, Matthew Short, Naseem Shah, Azam Khan, Imad Wasim, Jadson Holder, Haider Ali, Salman Ali Agha, Ben Dorshis, Salman Irshad, Colin Munro, and Reis Aus, Roman Reis, Mohammad Nawaz, Wanan Shah, Saad Masood, Riley Meredith, Rasi Wonder Dusan, Mohammad Shehzad, and Sahibzada Farhan. Cricket fans across the country can enjoy all Pakistan Super League 2025 matches live on PTV Sports HD.
Well, there you have it. All you need to know about the PSL in this report by Saba Shafique, and I think we're all excited for the squads up ahead. Asif Ahmad, obviously you were discussing something very particular which you talked about as well, but now we come to the game itself. 3-time champion Islamabad United are facing 2-time champion Lahore Qalandars. A very exciting game, very exciting players on display tomorrow.
Talk about these two skippers, Shadab Khan and Shaheen Shah Afridi. Let's talk about their body language. They were enjoying, they were giving some answers. One of the guy asked the same question which you have raised, that you didn't see any, around the years, any activity from Islamabad United. And in that reply, Shadab Khan said, see, I'm no more, and asked this question to the owner. I think that it shows and it reflects that Shadab Khan do not have any sort of vision about, you could say that the pathway cricket, that what is the pathway cricket.
No, he has a vision. He has a pathway to come back to Pakistan team using a pathway, make up for the T20 squad in the World Cup using a pathway, try to put up a proposal to captain the T20 squad by virtue of a pathway. This is the pathway and vision he has? Very
well said, that he has a vision about himself,
yes,
but not about Islamabad United. So, and then Shaheen Shah Afridi, a guy asked question about his Yorkers, his pace, and he said, yes, you rightly pointed out that this is really important and we're working on it. So Shaheen Shah Afridi versus Shadab Khan, this is home ground for Islamabad United, and in the previous edition we have watched that Lahore Qalandars have given some tough time to Islamabad United in the home ground. But let's see, but of course you guys will ask me about the predictions. So tomorrow's game, it's Islamabad United versus Lahore Qalandars. I'll go with Islamabad United, and I think that Islamabad United, once again, they will start in a stylish way and they will give some tough time to Lahore Qalandars.
Absolutely. I think it's, when you look at the matchups as well, it's a very tight contest, and I think Pindi Islamabad is going to be a buzz watching this game. We can say, Asif, that this is going to be a high intensity game, but there are certain picks which I really think are smart picks, especially Sikandar Raza for Lahore Qalandars. I think is a phenomenal pick.
We were talking about the pathway. So Lahore Qalandars have players development program. Lahore Qalandars have their own high performance center, and they're giving chances to and opportunities to the youngsters in the previous last 8-9 years, they've done tremendous work when we talk about their pathways. So as you were talking to me earlier, that they're bringing a couple of spinners, a Chinaman. Let's see their trump cards. Let's see their X factors.
Asif Ali.
Thanks for the laughter. And I see they have very good pick when we talk about the spinners, especially Rashid Khan. Of course.
But that's a big miss. He's not here this season.
See, I was talking about why, when we talk about that the squad of Lahore Qalandars, that Rashid Khan is always very, very important. But now he's playing IPL, he's not there, so I think they will miss him. Nobody asked this question to Shaheen Shah Afridi. I was expecting that somebody will raise this question, that if there is no Rashid Khan, because whenever they have won the title, Rashid Khan played a very crucial role in the victory. In this edition, they brought some new talent there, but once again, we definitely talk about the David Wiese. David Wiese is in the squad of Lahore Qalandars, and he had performed so well for Lahore Qalandars. But on the other side, Islamabad United, they're very good. Though Shadab Khan is not in good touch, but this is PSL. He always play very, very good innings when we talk about as a bowling all-rounder in PSLs. So I think his role will be crucial either in bowling, in batting, and in captaincy as well.
Well, I think as a skipper, as a player himself, he's a very street smart cricketer. So you got to give him that edge. But I think then on the other hand, I really like the fact that Islamabad United is that one franchise that has really believed in the model of giving full autonomy to the coach. Mike Heston, I think, is a fantastic coach, and the fact is that they believe in authority. I think that really sets them apart from other franchises.
Well, it's really important, Ahmed. Let me give you an example that you're hosting this show, and if our producer director is telling you that now you can play and you can ask anything, so that you'll feel more confident. And this is the way that if you are giving full autonomy, full authority to the captain, to the coaches, they will give you 100%. And that's why we're asking this question to Mohammad Rizwan, why he's saying that I do not have in my pocket anything. I cannot say anything about the performances of Pakistan. You could ask this question to the management, because the management have their own role, and this is what we have learned from Mohammad Rizwan's presser. So it's really important when you are giving an autonomy and telling to your player, go play fearless cricket, come up with the confidence. Of course, you see some positivity there.
Well, absolutely. And I think at the end of the day, each of these franchises are very critical about their performance this season. Of course, we'll be discussing them further. Also joining us on Sports Extra is sports expert Malik Usman Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, sir?
Walaikum I'm doing well.
Thank you very much. Now, we're talking about the competition tomorrow. You know, three-time champion Islamabad United up against two-time champion Lahore Qalandars. How do you put the match up?
I think it's going to be a very exciting game. We know how the Pindi pitch behaves. It's all about scoring runs, but how Islamabad plays is that they play modern brand of cricket. They go helter-skelter. That is the brand of cricket Pakistani fans are looking for. As far as Lahore is concerned, probably there is more madness and somewhat method to their performances. They have a very good core of fast bowling, local fast bowling lineup. With the likes of Zaman, Haris, and
right, but you know, because he's just mentioned that core fast bowling department now, I think a lot of this fast bowling mentality has prevailed over some certain franchises. Asif Ahmad, you'd remember that at once Pakistan had an obsession with these fast bowlers, you know, so initially PSL was all about, you know, getting those fast bowlers in, but initially now that we understand that it's become more of a tactical game.
Well, Ahmed, whenever we talk about the T20 cricket and the franchise cricket especially, that the fast bowlers, they always struggle. And Haris Rauf, he was absolutely brilliant in 3-4, the number 5th and 6th edition. And now, when everybody is raising this question that the Pakistani bowlers, they could not bowl good Yorkers, especially in death overs. And in 20 overs game, if your fast bowler is bowling 4 hours each, so I must say that the fast bowlers, they should work on their line or length, and especially space, and then especially good Yorkers. That we have good examples like Lasaf Malinga. We have good example right now, Jasprit Bumrah.
Salman Irshad has been brilliant.
Salman Irshad, but yes. Where is he? Asked this question that Zaman Khan, he was brilliant. Excellent. the variation, especially with the slow yorkers and slow bounces as well.
Yeah, even every now and then a snare has surprised us as well. But to know more about the arrangements of Pindi Cricket Stadium and the city abuzz as well, we've been joined by our correspondent Zeeshan Quyyum. Assalamu alaikum, Zeeshan. Welcome to Sports Extra.
Walaikum assalam. Thanks a lot, Ahmad.
Right, Zeeshan, what can you tell us about the arrangements at the Pindi Cricket Stadium now? Of course, 1 day to go now with the stellar opening ceremony. What are we seeing in the Twin Cities?
Well, the preparations are in full swing and almost finalized in the Pindi Cricket Stadium and around the stadium as well. You can see the banners and the billboards of the mega event, which will begin and which will kick off tomorrow. First time, the good thing is the first time fans will have the Urdu commentary of every match in PSL. This is the first time PCB has got this arrangement, and especially the 32 cameras technology and latest technology will be shown in the coverage of this tournament. So fans are very excited to witness this match. The opening ceremony will be held for the first time in the history of PSL in Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium. The cricket fans in Rawalpindi are very excited, and I was just checking that most of the tickets have been sold out, and hopefully from tomorrow morning all the tickets will be sold out.
Well, certainly, and obviously, do tell us about the teams as well, because they have been practicing in Islamabad, various teams who are playing here as well. There was even a press conference today, so, they also seem to be very excited.
Yeah, all the captains of the PSL held their press conference, the pre-event press conference today in Islamabad, and everyone was very excited, and most of the captains said that they had a very balanced squad, and every team is here to win. So fans will have witnessed a very good contest throughout the tournament, and the two best teams will play the final on the 18th May. Talking about the captains, Shadab Khan said that the fans of Rawalpindi have always welcomed Islamabad United because it's the home ground of Islamabad United. So Islamabad will have an upper hand in the opening match against Lahore Qalandar. But Qalandar is also a favorite side of the Rawalpindi fans. So it will be a very good contest and very interesting how fans behave in front of their two favorite teams.
Absolutely. Well, I think that being said, Zeeshan, have you been able to pick which team you're supporting this season?
Well, I'm supporting all the team because it's the Pakistan Super League, it's Pakistan's team, and as a journalist, we have to support all the teams because whichever team wins, it would be the victory of Pakistan.
Wonderfully said, true diplomat Zeeshan is. Thank you very much, Zeeshan Quyyum, for joining us. Right, that was our correspondent, Zeeshan Quyyum. Yes, Malik, Usman, Ahmad. It's a very even contest. I think it's very exciting when you look at the matchups.
Very welcome distraction for the Pakistani players, isn't it? It's going to be a very exciting opening ceremony, and it's a good start to this tournament. Lahore versus Mercurial Lahore versus Islamabad, the defending champs, and I think it's going to be very exciting. One thing that Lahore has improved upon is their batting. They had very good core of fast bowlers, and you were talking about that Pakistan had some romance with the faster bowlers, and it has been a thing of the past. I don't think so. I think it still exists. You can look at the Champions Trophy, recently concluded Champions Trophy, that many teams had a couple of spinners. Pakistan only went with one. They relied on their faster bowlers. So I don't see much is going to change in this PSL as well. I think the method.
Right, of course, a short break. Stay tuned. We come right back. Welcome back to Sports Extra. Yes, Malik, Usman Ahmad, the strength and weaknesses, like you said, that Lahore has made certain amends in their batting lineup. And I think for the very first time, we can say that they bat pretty deep now when you talk about this.
Yeah, that is my point actually. See, they have taken a cover with Rashid Khan, for Rashid Khan, with the likes of Rishad from Bangladesh, and they have Sikandar Raza, who can actually play down the order and he can bowl 4 overs as well. And now they have brought in Kushal Pereira and more importantly Mitchell. I think Daryl Mitchell is going to hold the key in the middle order, and I think this is one of the most balanced side Lahore Qalandar has ever assembled in PSL. And I think they are one of the favorites. If they win tomorrow, I will not be surprised, and I see them one of the finalists.
They've also taken Asif Ali this season. Which
Yeah,
I
they
think
have
is
taken
a
Asif Ali.
statement of what they're trying to do in that.
Yeah, we need to see how they're going to adjust all these players, because I think one of them will miss out. Probably Kushal Pereira will miss out. But looking at what Shaheen Shah Afridi was talking, he mentioned these 2 players, Kushal Pereira and Daryl Mitchell. Daryl Mitchell certainly will play. He's a great middle order batsman. But we have to see if Sikandar Raza is playing and Asif Ali is playing, how they are going to balance their team. I think it will become difficult. Then Rishad will have to make way for Sikandar Raza. But I think Rishad is too good a spinner to be left out.
Absolutely. I think they're going to bank on that, considering that Rashid Khan isn't there. So that looks like an automatic choice. But obviously, I think Asif Ahmad, the aura of Daryl Mitchell is just splendid. He can take the game away from you at any instant in that middle order.
Well, if you see his performances from last 3-4 months, especially in international cricket, let's talk about that. They played Tri-Nation Series in Pakistan. See his performances, batting really well. And then we have watched him in ICC Champions Trophy, and once again, the bilateral series that Pakistan played in New Zealand. So he's a very good player. The good thing is that his game awareness is really, really brilliant, and he knows that how to take singles, how to rotate the strikes. And then he played plenty of cricket at Rawalpindi Cricket Stadium. He scored century as well. I do remember against Pakistan in bilateral series in ODIs. So the addition of this Daryl Mitchell, that would be really, really important for Lahore Qalandars. And anytime you could expect him a match-winning innings from Daryl Mitchell. He could hit around the park. He could hit anywhere. The V is really strong. His batting technique is really strong. Mentally very strong. He's a very good fielder. So I think that a very, very clever pick from Lahore Qalandars.
I think for once Asif Ali has been picked to bat in place of Shaheen Shah Afridi. Because Shaheen Shah Afridi used to be the pinch hitter somehow. I just don't understand how he became a pinch hitter. He's not an all-rounder. But I think before it was all about the bowling of Lahore Qalandars. But now I think their batting is very strong and they have a very, very balanced team. People talk about the utility players that are in Islamabad United, but I think if you look at the players with the style and class, I think Lahore Qalandars are a team to beat. If you look, they start from Fakhr Zaman, then they have Abdullah Shafique, and going down you have Daryl Mitchell, Kushal Pereira, Sikandar Raza, Asif Ali, and with the bowlers that they have, I think any team in the PSL will envy the faster bowlers that Lahore Qalandars possess.
Well, it really depends on the conditions as well at the same time.
I think the conditions are going to be pretty similar. See, you are only going to have 5 matches in Karachi. The rest of the games, a couple of games in Multan, couple of games in Pindi, but the majority of the tournament will be played in Lahore. So I think Lahore will automatically have humid condition, but they will have home advantage. And if you go through their squad, I think they have their areas very much covered up. See, if they have the choice of playing 2 spinners as well. They can have Sikandar Raza, they can have Rishad. If you're talking about the faster bowlers and with the bowlers with the cutters, I think Zaman Khan is a bowler it will be very difficult to beat. And they have batsmen who can take on the spinners and who can take on the faster bowlers. Talking about Daryl Mitchell, see, Asif Bhai was talking about the recent performances. We can go a couple of years back in India 2023 World Cup, how he smashed Kuldeep Yadav and the Indian bowlers. He's played twice and scored 200s. So I think he knows how to play the spinners and he very well knows how to play in Asian conditions.
Well, can I ask you guys, please, are you really serious about Asif Ali? Please, I'm shocked that
we're not even serious about K. Asif. We're not even serious about anything.
Yeah, obviously, I think.
See, you guys are talking about Asif Ali. Why I'm asking this question, that you're still hopeful about his performance?
No, it's not being about hopeful. It's about what the franchise believe is that any point where they believe that they have to, take the game away on what, a 6-ball 12 or 6-ball 20,
Yeah, he's
something
okay
like
for
that.
this franchise
So,
cricket.
so they're going to use him
No,
in
he's
a particular role.
He's good.
think.
He's
So,
good.
yeah.
If you're talking about Asif Ali, I think is much better than are some of very flamboyant hitters that are
Pinch
there
hitters, yes.
in the team for the past few months. I think for the 10-12 balls, as Asif bhai you mentioned just now, that in franchise cricket for the last 10-12 balls, I think he can be a match winner.
Certainly. But when we talk about Islamabad United, they've got a combination up their sleeves. They're very tactical. They believed in numbers, data, and everything, and I think they bring in something which nobody expects throughout the PSL, and then they take the game away from you. So Islamabad United, ki Asif Ahmad, a very tactical side.
Well, whenever we talk about Islamabad United, see, we always talk about their management, and especially Rehanul Haq, Hassan Chima. Hassan Chima is not there this time, and Rehanul Haq, they always work on stats, and then they bring good players like, see, Colin Munro is still there, and we have watched earlier that the Irish opening batter, Paul Sterling, he has performed for Islamabad United. Then they have Azam Khan, then the skipper himself. Why I'm talking about these players, that it's a very tactical move, as you said earlier, that Azam Khan played some brilliant knocks in PSL, and he has been picked for Pakistan cricket team. He was superb without any doubt, he was superb in Pakistan Super League. And he played a couple of very good and crucial knocks for Islamabad United. So Islamabad United, once again, a very good side. And I'm predicting, why I'm predicting, because this is home ground for Islamabad United. And they will try to start this PSL 10 with a victory. So they will play some positive cricket.
Positive cricket is something that will be
It's
played
call of
throughout
PR.
PSL.
Yeah.
Throughout PSL.
This is no logic.
Why I'm saying that the first game with extra energy, with extra positivity.
Yes, Islamabad United, Malik Usman.
I don't think there was much logic into that argument that they will play positive cricket. Everybody is going to play positive cricket. But see, talking about Hassan, that is one difference. I think he's the best coach in this PSL. No doubt about it, and tactically they are very strong, and they have exuberance in their side. Not many teams have that, and they have this exuberance from day one, from the first edition itself. They have transformed their franchise into an exuberant, high class cricket, fast cricket, and that is the style of cricket, as I was saying, that Pakistan national team wants to play. That is the brand of cricket that they want to play. And I think they are very much clear about who they want to play in a certain game. Like Hassan has already spoken that they have Nawaz and Imad Wasim in their side, but Imad Wasim is going to be their first choice.
Obviously,
and if Imad is playing, Nawaz won't play. If Nawaz is playing, Imad won't play.
They believe on situations. So they
Absolutely.
have
Horses
players
for courses,
yeah, they
yeah.
have players for every situation, and that would define
And
them.
one player that probably we are missing to talk about is Sahibzada Farhan. He has been in
But he's in the supplementary
splendid-
category.
But he's there in the squad.
Yeah, but obviously, but in the supplementary
Yeah,
category,
he's in
which
the
I think is
supplementary.
just something nonsense. The most flamboyant T20 player of the last few
I
years.
think he has been extremely unlucky.
Extremely unlucky, yes.
But
Thank
with
you.
the likes of Azam Khan, Shadab, and super form.
Right, thank you
Salman
very much,
Liaga.
Malik Usman Ahmad and Asif Ahmad, for joining us. That, of course, wraps up Sports Extra from me and the entire team. It's goodbye for now. But before we go, we've got a very special report to share with you. The 23rd Sports Gala was held at the Sargodha University, which was an absolute galore for sports fans. Take a look at this report.
खुल के खेल प्यारे कब तक तू डरेगा दिल में आया जो है वो कब तू करेगा खुल के खेल प्यारे कब तक तू डरेगा दिल में आया जो है वो कब तू करेगा तेरे हाथों में तेरी है गेम प्यारे खाली हाथों को कब तक यूं मलेगा जीतना उसकी किस्मत में लिखा होगा डट के
A vibrant celebration of the youth, energy and sportsmanship took center stage in Sargodha as the University of Sargodha launched its 23rd Annual Sports Gala with a grand opening ceremony. From traditional performances to competitive matches and a powerful message of character building through sports, the event was a striking blend of tradition and ambition. The cricket ground of the University of Sargodha came alive with colours, cheers and celebration as the institution inaugurated its much anticipated 23rd Annual Sports Gala. The opening ceremony was a spectacular affair, marking the beginning of an entire week dedicated to athletic spirit and student participation. Chief guest for the event, Punjab's Minister of Law, Communication and Works, Malik Ahmed Bharat, along with the Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Qaisar Abbas, set the tone for the festivities, calling on youth to embrace sports not just as a game, but as a tool of character and leadership development. Among the crowd were university officials, faculty members and hundreds of students, all gathered to take part in the celebration of athletic excellence. Traditional performances like captivating horse dances, followed by high-octane Kabaddi exhibition, match featuring national-level players, drew massive applause from the audience. A tug-of-war contest between the Faculty of Sciences and Faculty of Social Sciences brought the faculty into the fold, reinforcing the message that sports are for all. The week-long sports gala includes competitions in athletics, chess, table tennis, basketball and more for male students, while female athletes will compete in cricket, handball, football, kabaddi and other team events. More than just an annual tradition, the sports gala is a celebration of youthful energy and a testament to the university's commitment to creating well-rounded individuals.